A pimp nigga, ain't a pimp nigga. If you fuck with him and you ain't fuck the pimp nigga. And a drug dealer, and a real dealer. If you was real nigga and you don't really deal with him. But a rap nigga, just rap nigga. Without a million to splurge, he sounded whack nigga. Bragging about how he just caught this and that nigga. And we all inspired and he ain't even that nigga. Nigga like me, I'm a nigga fighting for a dream I've been having since the 1990s. Wasn't even that old, I was just a preteen. Took a decade for me to wake up from being asleep. Now I'm so confident in myself that I lack belief that I ever need anyone else. Eat my opponents like broccoli, please let the cheese melt. Then I scrape my plate, I'm fasten the G on my Jeep belt. When I ride the beat, that's why I'm so cool, I don't fasten my seat belt. With the AC on, probably got a L lit, see, bro, don't need help. A pimp nigga, ain't a pimp nigga. If you fuck with him and you ain't fuck the pimp nigga. And a drug dealer, and a real dealer. If you was real nigga and you don't really deal with him. But a rap nigga, just rap nigga. Without a million to splurge, he sounded whack nigga. Bragging about how he just caught this and that nigga. And we all inspired, he ain't even that nigga.
Look, from the bottom to the top, built the foundation. Self-explanatory, business like a car sales. If it ain't about the money, don't wanna partake in. My time is fatty, gotta pay me if it's wasted. Look, I paint the picture so vivid, gotta really catch a glance to see the art and dimensions. Young nigga out here on the move like it's election. Cause some loose ends prevent holdbacks like detention. Saw the visions through the camera lenses, so I printed you a copy, future references. I'm gassed up like I left the pump. Stay strapped, 12 gauge loaded in the trunk. Then they bump, look, salute a young nigga lifestyle. Militant mindset, go for all that's mine. Real nigga making moves out here holding it down. And maintain consistency, sacrifice for the crown. I'm out.
A pimp nigga, ain't a pimp nigga. If you fuck with him and you ain't fuck the pimp nigga. And a drug dealer, and a real dealer. If you was real nigga and you don't really deal with him. But a rap nigga, just rap nigga. Without a million to splurge, he sounded whack nigga. Bragging about how he just caught this and that nigga. And we all inspired and he ain't even that nigga. He ain't even that nigga. He ain't even that nigga. That nigga. He ain't even that nigga. Nigga, he ain't even that nigga.
Alright, there we go. I don't know why, I didn't know it was on Wi-Fi like that. It's good now. What's up with y'all, everybody? Lou, what's up with you? Matt, OBI, what's popping with you, man? I'm doing well. MV, Lou, what's happening? Sandman, what's popping with you, bro?
Butt naked bitches, cooking in the kitchen. Young niggas stand on the corner pitching. On the corner pitching. Butt naked bitches, cooking in the kitchen. Why? Me no brown. Me no brown. You know me no brown. What? Cause me no brown. I got the plug. I got the plug. Yeah. You know that I know that you know that we know me no brown. Hey, dumb niggas couldn't run this city, couldn't run it, so I had to make a change. I had to make a fake boss nigga thought he was 50, so I had to put 9 in his brain. The world is mine, everything is mine. Yeah, niggas OD, but everything is fine. Hey, tell the Carter that we taking over. Just cop the lifetime supply of that baking soda. Don't worry about your sister, she cooking in the kitchen. I gave you family turkey, so show some Thanksgiving. I got that Nino Brown, that's why I run this town. My pitching on the corner pitching. Butt naked bitches cooking in the kitchen. Why? Nino Brown. Nino Brown. You know Nino Brown.
Joe, what's up with you, bro? Brian, what's up with you, man?
I got the plug, you do. I got the plug, yeah. And you know that I know that you know that we know Nino Brown. Hey.
Nino Brown, that's why I keep them pounds. Hit my side of town, them drugs be flying round, and I don't fuck around. I get it off the ground. Police asking questions, not a sound. Beat them things to lay you down. You end up lost and found. Recognize you on the west side now. We pitching hard white balls like we on the mound. And we don't fuck with clowns. These niggas wearing down. Fake thug niggas wanna be drug dealers. They can't hang around. They don't know Nino Brown.
Butt naked bitches, yeah. Cooking in the kitchen. Young niggas stand on the corner pitching. On the corner pitching. Butt naked bitches cooking in the kitchen. Why? Nino Brown. Nino Brown. You know Nino Brown. Why? Cause Nino Brown. I got the plug, you do. I got the plug, yeah. And you know that I know that you know that we know Nino Brown.
She was doing, I was like business fight with a person.
What's up, Josh? What's up with you,
My
bro?
brother, it's always business,
Alright, so
never personal.
I can see everything. Alright, let's get this thing kicking off. Let me see what we got here. Who's in here? Let's see. Hey, Josh. Hope y'all. Y'all, my man's Fan Man, Brian, MV, Lou, Matt. Alright. You said your battery finna die? Oh man. That's all bad. You gotta be charged for this joint, man. Anyway, alright, so I see everybody who up in here, so we'll get this thing jumping right off. So I'm not gonna make any announcements or anything like that right now. We're just gonna get right into it. Talk a little bit later. So alright, so we got my boy Mr. Eoff. We're gonna put you up next, man. He got this nice R&B trap joint right here. We assume it's gonna be real nice. So we're gonna take a look and analyze, you know, what his intentions were with the track. And I thank you for doing that. You know what I'm saying? So no doubt about it. So anyway, so he's looking to do an R&B, you know, track. All right. So he's got some fast chord changes we're gonna be looking forward to hearing here, and going from the 1 to the 4, so it's pretty nice, and 6 to the 5. So he's got some piano parts we're gonna be looking for. So, but keeping the same chord changes. I'm looking at this. This shit sound really nice. Wow, it's really in depth what he's doing. Really nice here, actually. So he's got directional changes he's going after here, descending lines, and got background guitar we're gonna hear. It's gonna be real nice, man. Second verse, he's got some note surrounding going on, vocal stab melody. Oh yeah, this is gonna be real nice. Well, without further ado, let's get right into this. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, but anyway, shout out to Joseph for sending in his beat and giving us a description of, you know, what he was intending on doing based on his studies and training. Oh, it's a wave file. It's not playing, but let's see what we're gonna do. I guess I'll download it, but yeah, it didn't want to play. Okay, I got it to play now. I like that piano stuff though, yeah, it's real nice. Very storytelling, like. So you got the whistle whisper melody on underlying there. It's very nice. Here comes a background vocal of some sort. I like this part right here a lot. Very interesting, nice. Nice background vocal there, man. This got so many interesting elements to it, man, and ain't nothing to it but to do it. Nice breakdown, man. This is great work of great work of art, man, because not being lazy and, you know, taking time to be a composer and put all these different elements in there is fantastic. Also here the mix is some nice mixing things in there too. I like that background percussion thing, man. That's really, really nice. Definitely feeling that for sure. Nice. Epic piece of work right there, man. So shout out to our boy Joseph Eoff. Exactly. So look, man, there's a lot of that we could talk about, but first off, we want to commend our brother for you know, putting the time in to the track, also doing exactly what he's supposed to do, you know, training wise to get better, you know, putting all these different elements into the track, you know what I'm saying? And then think about it, when he has an understanding of what he's attempting to do and he's writing that out and telling us, hey, you know what I'm saying, well thought out what he wrote out, that is better for him, because strategically, also, you know, psychologically, you know what I'm saying, because it's one thing to be watching and training, right, and then just to do something to make a beat. It's another thing to know exactly, like with conviction, what you're trying to do and what you're going for. When you do that, that's the knowing of, Not the thinking, not the I thought or I tried or not an attempt. It's the no. The no is the for certain. You see what I'm saying? So when he does that, he knows, you know what I'm saying, what he's going for. So shout out for that. And yeah, just know psychologically it's better training to, you know, put yourself in that situation, okay, and to almost it's like reiteration for yourself, you know, of what you're doing and what you're going for. So yeah, very, very fabulous in that regard, and it was very musical. A lot of different things going on there, man. You're definitely on your way. So again, you know, at SSM we want to always commend our brother for doing, you know, what they're supposed to do and all that type of thing. And then we want to always encourage and we want to get better. So moving forward, there's a few things that I heard, just a few things that I heard that, and there's just actually two things, literally a few, meaning two or three. So the most important thing is probably going to be, okay, there were some what do you call that? Quantizing types issues and stuff like that I could hear clearly, where things were hitting out of place and stuff like that. Not so frequently, but enough. Very noticeable. So I'm not sure if, now, did you play all of this stuff in and maybe didn't quantize it, right? Maybe that could have been it. You know what I mean? But it did sound, I hear a difference in what you're doing, so I'm not sure if you were playing all the notes in, but that's definitely what we want, and that's what it seemed like you were doing. So and then the second thing would be the bass. I don't know what level you had it at, but you know, when we went through the mixing tutorial, that's why we got another one coming up possibly tomorrow or this week, but because it doesn't apply to a straight bass. So an 808 bass is different. It's more like a kick drum. It's always going to be louder. It's not the same when you use a regular bass. So when you use a bass like the one you just used, it's not going to be the same levels as like an 808, or nowhere near it. Honestly, it's not even close. So keep that in mind, everybody, and we'll have a tutorial coming up where I'm doing trap music, R&B trap, which I do very oftenly with that type of bass, and we can take a look at the leveling of that. But yes, with an 808 is not the same as a regular bass. I don't care if you're doing the same style of music and you're substituting the 808 for a regular bass. That regular bass is never to be too loud, and it's noticeably, like, no, not even noticeably, it's significantly lower than the 808. So he says, hang on, he says he's been playing all the notes since the beginning. So work on quantizing, I kind of want it more humanized. Well, see, that's the thing, is that mathematically humanize will happen. Okay, let me explain that, man. We'll do, you know what? Well, that's why we have these beat nights, so we know what's coming up. So I have plenty of tracks where I played it in and didn't quantize. So I'll show you, or I moved and slipping. I'll show you the concept on taking a DAW and getting humanized feel. And a lot of it has primarily to do with, like I said, if you have a clear understanding of what humanized feel really is. What is a humanized feel? How are you going to get a humanized feel? How do you know what that is? I'll tell you what, for the most part, no one at SSM is going to know what that is unless you've played live with a band. When you play with a band live, then you'll understand humanized feel. But if you've never played an instrument live with a band with that kind of pressure, where the time in the meter, once it starts, if you slow down or speed up, you're off beat, then you won't understand the concept of humanized feel. How we can take something on a straight metronome, but we can swing it by anticipating, all right, or anticipating or delaying. You see what I'm saying? So, and Jay Dilla, the producer, was a master of that. He worked on, what, a lot of Erykah Badu's. I want to say that was Mama's Gun. So that's what we're doing there. So this is a different concept, and we'll get into that. But, you know, looking forward, it's still on the line, but it's either before. Remember, it's either you're either anticipating it or you're delaying it. But that's what human feel really is. So when I'm playing, why are you saying why? So when I'm playing, I can't see. When I'm playing the instruments, you know what I'm saying, it's a human feel on the timeline, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into the next track. So anyway, shout out again to Joseph, man, for the dope track. So here we are. Let's get back into this joint. So I didn't see AJ in here, but he did send in the beat. We'll get to it. Brian, got you up here, man. The Ride. All right. So shout out Brian, man. He's never missed the beat night of sending in beats, man. So we appreciate that. Yo, Rob, what's going on with you, bro? Welcome to Beat Night 6, man. SSM. So glad to have you back, brother. Hope all is well. D Coop, don't trip. Better late than never. You know what I mean? So that was just the first track we played through, and like I said, it'll all be recorded. Yeah, I got your stuff, MV. I think he was one of the last ones to send it in. It's way at the top with D Coop. So let's see. We got Brian right now. We're finna lace this with a nice one. Why won't they let me play it? Now it's the MP3. I don't understand that. Alright, so let's make the, what I was going to say, we'll make this whole process easier by sending MP3 and don't drive it. Don't Google Drive it. Just send it as a basic attachment. That way, as soon as we click, you know, we can get this thing rolling. And we'll focus on WAV files, which you will need Drive at that point, when mixing becomes a serious factor. But for the most part, we can still hear the mixing on the MP3. So yeah, send it MP3 and send it as an attachment. Don't send it in Drive, please. So let's just make things easier as we roll along. All right, here we go. The bass line, man, you always got some interesting bass, man. You love to play the bass, man. Background sound coming in now. That's dope. Love the breakdown. Yep. I like that, man. Nice. Yeah, I can hear them dynamics too, man. Yeah, it sounds so good. So he's got a supporting melody coming in and stuff like that. And this one acts as a supporting rhythmic melody. We're doing commercial music, so it's very nice. One got a nice vibe, man. Love it, bro. Yeah. Hey. No doubt, bro. Thank you, man, for sending in this dope ass track. eat, sleep, music. Look at this shit. This motherfucking, the watch gotta be music, you know what I mean? Good shit right there, Brian. Beautiful, I love it. Man, once again, so we start to see, that's why I love Beat Night, man. We start to see our brother's style, at least me, definitely from an analytical standpoint, because I hear music in that type of way. My natural enjoyment for music has left a long time ago, 10 years ago. I don't get a natural enjoyment in music. I do, but it has to be real. So I hear all this stuff, man. The bass, your style, the style of the music. Definitely feeling that. How he has this subtle sound to his tone of his chords, and he has a subtle sound of his chords. You know, I like his bass lines, right? He always has pretty interesting bass. And by the way, the more he plays the bass, that's really, really important. So hands-on experience, the more bass lines he plays, the better he will become as a bassist. Somebody who constructs bass lines. You guys got to understand that. So he's getting better. I can hear him. You know, that was an interesting bass line. Very, very good. It sounded closer and closer to like a real person is playing this bass. So what you'll want to do going forward is you most definitely want to there's a few things you can do, right? So start focusing on taking that bass, all right, and making it sound real, right? And there's a lot of different things you can do to that. So I'll get with you on that, man. That's something that you love to do, and I'll be more than happy to show you different ways that we can now take it to the next level. Let's take that bass and put some plugins and effects on it that's going to make it sound more like a real bass, like a real bass person is playing it. So another thing, so everything else was like real beautiful and solid though. I like the whole feel of it. And then so yeah, that bass, when you have a lead bass like that, and that's like the heart and soul of the track, you most definitely want to, you know, make that a focus. So since we're on that topic, let's talk about this. How every instrumental you guys make has an overall, you know, main sound. And that is always the most important sound. The main sound of a track must sound the best. There's no doubt about it. So as I was listening to this track, all I could think about was that bass line. So when it comes to the mixing, Brian, you're going to put a lot of time into that bass instrument, trying to figure it out, trying to make sure it sounds as clean and smooth as possible. It's not something where you'll just do a little volume leveling, a little bit of EQing, and, you know, maybe one plug. No, it's something you're going to really, really focus on to, you know, and there's different ways you can do that. All right. The Waves plugins is really, really vital. So I've already spoken to many people, you know, if you guys need to direction and plugins, to contact me, and I got plenty of help for you guys. There's been students who are, you know, taking those next steps from that, so that's important. Anyway, yeah, so that's just something you want to do. So understand that, guys. Every track has a main sound to it, and whatever that is. So, and I'll give you guys examples. We don't seem to have a lot of people in here tonight, or a lot of beats, which is better for you guys, because that means there'll be more training. So once we finish with the tracks and stuff, I'll be able to play you guys examples back that mirror some of the things that I'm explaining to you guys about your instrumentals, and just more training, you know. So but yeah, I'll be able to play you some tracks with bass, where I'm talking about bass, and then I'll play you tracks where we're talking about the main sound. And the main sound, I have certain tracks, so that's why I always start with the chords, because usually that becomes my main sound, you know what I'm saying? And then later a lead can become, that's why they call a lead, because it's just leading the way, but it doesn't want to have to necessarily be the main thing that's making the engine go. So I do my chords first, and I really put a lot of energy. You guys saw on Geek on the Beat, right? In music production week 2 and 3, you see me clearly how the main sound, right? Once I laid down that main, you know, accompaniment pattern, I put a lot into the mixing of that. And once I had that sounding the way I did, everything else kind of flowed, and I built it around that to sync into that sound. That was the main sound, and it always stood out in the beat, right? And we did a 2D layer, you know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, shout out Brian, and yeah, definitely get with me on that, bro. I'll get you all squared away. So yeah, let's go to Got plenty here. OBI Beats. Alright, he's got 2 tracks. Shout out for sending in 2 tracks. All Night and This Side. So we're gonna play This Side. Let's check that out. Don't ever send beats to my main email. Always send them to the school email. Yeah. You said you have to leave early, D-Coop? Oh yeah, no doubt about it. We started a little late, and that's because of the number of tracks we had, but yeah. It's coming up. It's only a few. You'd be surprised. Not a lot of people sent in a track. This is a great musical idea right here, OBI. I like the chord and everything. Yeah. Nice transition. You got good, man. You're getting better. Got the melodies coming in. This is nice, man. This song has tons of potential. I love those background sounds. Those are nice. It's one of my favorite ones you did musically, man. I'm feeling it. Real nice, man. Real nice. Definitely proud of you on the music to this one. Yeah, that was real dope, man. Hats off to our brother OBI. Musically, I was stunned by the background of that shit, man. You're gonna be monsterful, man, because the background was fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? The chords and everything, that was sick. And honestly, it's one of the, like I said, probably my favorite musically of what you created. The background was crazy. I don't know how well you guys can hear that. I'm getting ready to, I think next week Beat Night's going to be on these other monster speakers. I have a set of 10, so look out for that. But yeah, that shit was super dope. And there's just a few things that, you know, going forward that you want to do to make that better. So one of the issues with the track was feel. All right, so something was going on with the drum pattern and how it hit and how it did. It was like off, like it didn't set a groove. We need to be in a pocket, by the way, guys, especially with beats, right? Commercial music. Someone's gonna rap on it. They usually rap and ride your beat. Well, if your beat's not in pocket, how can they get in pocket over using your beat to get in pocket? So something was a little off with that. You know what I'm saying? So, and all that's simple, guys. You guys, when you guys produce, you realize that no matter what tempo you're at, certain things hit in certain places, and it's all mathematical. And once you realize that, you understand nothing won't hit right. And then when something doesn't sound right, you have to have the ear to know that something's wrong there. Another thing is that, and I noticed this could be what caused the problem while you were trying to put your drums down. I'm not sure. But, okay, so you have to understand frequencies, OBI, and what you're doing. So I heard a background bass there. I don't know how well the phone, you know, picked that up, but I could hear it in my bass, the subwoofer. There was like a little hard, heavy bass, but it was so low and heavy. It was very, very low. And then from the piano chord, you had a low frequency there, and those were clashing. And then that can set for major delays and all types of things. So, but again, none of that matters, honestly, because we're going to continue to set examples in production class. There's going to be a lot of hands-on coming up where you guys are just watching cook, and learning about the cooking up, and then you'll learn about all these different things, and we'll be doing more, and we'll get to the hip-hop beats. You guys got to just look at this stuff, and I'm telling you, the key is it's all mathematical. When you're making these beats, where you place a kick drum, where you place a clap, it's all mathematical, and soon, with enough experience, you'll realize certain numbers are just wrong. They're off. Fucks up the quantization or whatever. So anyhow, so yeah, that was dope beat. One of my favorite musical beats you've done. I love it, man. I love that track. And now see the other beat, right, which was overall still the hardest beat you've done, which was that first one we heard, right, that G-Unit one. What made that super hard was the feeling, right, the feel of it. Feeling is everything. I'll teach you guys something like, so there's this thing, right? It don't matter how well I play the piano if I didn't keep good time. If you heard me out of time, or if my feeling was whack, you'd be like, he's whack, you know? And that's, remember, I tell you guys a story all the time about the really, really great, you know, potential great pianist that I, you know, was my rival in college or whatnot. I didn't want to be his rival, but, you know, everybody always wanted to compete with me. And he could play everything, right? Shit that was like, I couldn't even honestly, well, it's not that I couldn't play, it's just I haven't put the time. This kid's been playing since he was like 6. You know, I started at 21. So this kid was amazing, but he, you know, didn't have the feeling down that I had, right? I come from a different place than he had. I've been through different stuff, and I came through jazz, hip-hop and jazz first, and R&B. So I had a feeling when I played piano that he couldn't match. And overall, you know, I took the crown. And what I'm trying to tell you guys is that, you know, the point and the moral of that story is that the feeling of a track is everything. And so if it doesn't feel good, it doesn't matter about all the other things that are in place. It won't, you know, be everything. Remember about this instrumental thing, it all has to, you guys will see soon. There's all these elements, and they all have to come together to make it work. The mixing, the mastering, every part of it, the construction of it, the knowing of the melody, the harmony, what key you're in, and knowing your chords, and the textures, and everything we learned at SSM. So imagine that. When you're doing one fucking beat, everything that we learned at SSM should be applied. Imagine that. Now, it may not get to every technique, right? Like if you're focusing, you know, on 2D layers for chords over one beat versus, you know, focusing on just a certain genre or something like that. It's not going to be the same thing. So I get that part. But generally, you're using everything you know at one time. There's no doubt about it. Structure, texture, chord change, instrumentation. You're even losing the spirit. That's what's even more important. Like, never mind all the shit we know, the hands-on. It's the intangibles and the little nuances inside that really, really make it, you know, what it's supposed to be. So the spiritual side, the self-learning side, the self-teaching side, the connection of you with the music itself, the connection of you not putting an I in music, you know what I'm saying? That's not infinite, as we say. And those things are what really, really, really matters, right? So again, you know, it's 98% mental, probably 99. So get used to the mental warping and all that type of stuff. All right, so shout out OBI. MV, you're up. Like I said, a lot of people didn't send in beats, but I do have some from, I think, last week that we get to play. Let me double check on that. Yeah, we do. We got, you know, so we'll play those. So we actually got more than you guys think. So anyway, MV right here has a beat that he titled Addicted. All right, so keep saying rejection and server failed. what's going on with that? Well, I'm not sure. That's weird. Are you just trying to attach it as an MP3? Because that should be simple. Attach it as an MP3 file. Very, very simple. That way it's no complications or anything like that. Let's get into this Addicted. Shout out MV Beats, man. SSM for life. Nice background there. Smoothest one you ever made. So I ain't never heard you make nothing smooth like this, man. Nice. Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Nice. There you go, bro. You getting it. That's nice. Did you finally stop clicking in them notes, MV? You know? That's a rhetorical question, but you know, I can hear all this shit, man. Don't you feel like, damn, what was I waiting for? You can hear a total difference in your music, man. Just like that, just because you didn't click in the notes. Yeah, this is nice, man. This is so sexy vibe. It's the beach, man. My wife love the beach. She love this one. She wanna go to the beach. That shit, the beach. Beach love. That shit nice. Nice. It's my favorite beat you ever made, man. No doubt about it. That's easy. It just flows, so it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Time to go to the next level, bro. And this one ready. The people cop this, man. We gotta put this up. No doubt about it. We gotta get this thing mixed and mastered. Oh, if you're trying to upload make sure it's MP3, then you won't run into no problems. If you're trying to upload a wave, it won't happen if it's attached. But yeah, make sure it's MP3 and you'll be good. Nice. Yeah, they want to buy this, bro. We're gonna get this sold for you, man. We're gonna put this out there. Who is it, fellas? Let us know now. I like Janae Cool with a rapper on here. Kaylani. I like Kaylani on this. I like Kaylani a lot actually for this. Kaylani and Bryson Tiller, anybody? You said I said what a lot tonight, D Coop? Some rapper, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I hear Kaylani on that. Yeah, we gotta get that to the public, MV. That's a beautiful track. We're definitely gonna do that. Get with me on that. We'll get that out. And oh, I was waiting on. What'd you say, D Cool? Besides that, what a lot? I'm trying to catch you. Anyway, so yeah, that was dope. Well, that's a good thing. What does that tell you? That's called progression, brother. That's what I wanted. You want to hear me say that every fucking week. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. But think about it. Yeah, he hasn't. His first time he didn't really click in his notes, and look at that shit. Shit flowed like a damn ocean. That's why it made me think of nothing but the beach. This dude went from like styrofoam rappers to fucking Kaylani in a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. That's amazing. I'm blown away. This shit make me emotional. I get happy about this shit, man. I get excited, and because this is what the whole point of this is, you know. So, you know, I get real excited, and yeah, no doubt about it. That's easily. It's not even close. You know what I'm saying? That was best shit I ever heard from him. And he ain't dropped no weak shit necessarily. That ain't the point. See? Because I've been through this before as a producer. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm glad this is coming up because I had thought about this while I was thinking about you guys. You know, I'll be having, you know, spiritual epiphanies and realizations on my own, in my own mind, about SSM and what I'm going to bring to you guys. I do meditate on this shit. This shit just ain't no, oh man, I got to do something for us. You know, it ain't none of that. I meditate when I'm not, you know, teaching and making classes for you guys. Please believe, don't think for a second I'm like chilling. A lot of the times I'm, you know, manifesting what's to come for us, and I'm like meditating on what, you know what I'm saying, what we could do next, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this shit, yeah, I don't be just sitting there eating chicken wings and shit, chilling like, whew, thank God this shit up. Nah, I be coming up, I'm constantly with my wife talking about what we could do. We got a lot of plans going on behind the scenes. This shit just, you know, it's just a lot that, it takes a lot, you know what I'm saying? So, in due time, fellas, in due time. So, anyway, man, that shit was perfect. I don't have nothing to say about the mixing, nothing, you know what I'm saying? It was dope. Next week, we're going to really talk more about mixing because I'm going to hook up this 10-speaker set. Oh, I can't wait. And y'all going to hear a big difference, you know. And these ain't even bad speakers we got here now. These are good, you know, 5, you know, but, you know, that's one of my favorite lines right there, Matt. You niggas think I'm just eating chicken wings and smoking blunts? Don't confuse me with the president, but... It should be having me crying because it's really people like that. That's what y'all gotta understand. I've seen them straight savages. Like, damn, dude, you don't gotta worry on your soul, don't you? Just fucking them chicken wings up. You don't care about who you hurt, who you destroyed, as long as you got your wings and your blunt. Yeah, I've seen real people like that. That's why I make that joke. But there's real dudes out there like that. But anyway. So yeah, man, this shit's just amazing. So yeah, MV, man, hats off, brother. That was amazing. You got us all jittery and shit up in this mug now, man. That was dope. So yeah, keep dropping that fire. Once again, like I said, shout off Joseph E.O. We got to get to that D Coupe right now too. Let me make sure it's in this email. Was that from last week, D? Let me. Oh no, I got it. I got it. All right, so let's hit this, and then I got Sandman. Sandman, you still up in here? And then. Let's see. Y'all don't see me over there in the corner, man. I shed tears for this shit, man. Maestro over there, looking like I'm hanging on the cross. But yeah, so we're gonna hit this D Coupe up right now. But this what I was gonna share with you guys. That yeah, I got yours, Hayden. I wanted to wait. I'll be waiting till everybody come in and. Damn, I don't remember if Krupski said he could make it tonight, but I'm not sure. I thought he wasn't here tonight, so yeah, we don't know. But yeah, I got yours for sure. But the last thing I want to tell you guys, so there used to be this thing I used to do, right? Where, you know, we make a fired beat, right? You know what I'm saying? We all do this, right? We make a banger. Remember, you decide. It's something you could be happy with, your progression. Like, yo, this is dope. So we make a fire track, right? Don't we? And then it should be our best thing we ever did. And it should be, because it's the last thing you ever did. And what do, right? I've been there before. You get all... First of all, I would make a fire track, right? And I would just not make another one for like 2-3 days because I'm just listening to that one like I made it. Like, nigga, crying emoji. Like I really made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo... I'm in the Illuminati now. Look, I made this beat. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, you cherish that beat. You savor it. You don't want to sell it. You don't want to do nothing with it. You're like, nigga, I ain't selling it. I ain't doing nothing with it. And then 2 days later, you realize that shit ain't nothing. And then you make another one, and that one slaughters that one. You see what I'm saying? And this will go on for a long time. This will go on for a long time till you finally realize, wait a minute, I'm only as good as my last beat, so make another one so I can be better. Look, every beat you make, unless you fail, there's failures. Or now let me make sure you guys understand the specifications of this. A failure in the studio and the music making comes from no effort, no heart, no music being the higher revelation in man, using the I in yourself in music and all that. That's when you fail. Good night. It's all over. But that's the only way you can fail. Other than that, it's not. You got to be able to differentiate rather than not like, oh no, I just did a different style. Like, you know, this was a future banger 808, you know, hi-hats and shit, you know what I'm saying? And this other one was this beautiful, you know, little R&B joint. So you can't listen to the one with all the energy and be like, oh, it's better, because guys, shut up. That shit sound dumb. It's a different style of beat. It's meant for a styrofoam nigga to mumble all over. This one's meant for a beautiful person to sing a nice song over, a love song or something. So you can't say, oh, it's bang more. Shut up. It's two totally different things. That don't make no sense. That's like playing a Mozart piece and then say, well, this Chopin was better. Chopin was composed in like 50 years later. Of course it sounds more modern, but that don't mean it's better. It's just a different style. So that's how it is with these beats. So a lot of times we may think one beat is better than the other because it bangs more. Please, let's broaden the horizon. That's dumb. It bangs more. When I got the softest beats, see, it's the softest beats that got me a film placement. You see what I'm saying? It's the musical beats when I did full-on orchestrations that got me film placements. It's the pure classical orchestration that got me wedding jobs. Some people trusted me to compose their wedding music they will forever cherish and forever be a part of their life for the rest of their life. I composed 3 of those. But see, that had nothing to do with a banging beat, but they all served their purpose. So just keep that in mind, you know what I mean? So anyway, D Coupe, we got Emotion and Rah Rah. Man, we just got too soft with MV. He done softened us all up, so we're gonna have to go with the Rah Rah. We gotta get crunk again. We can't go with MV hitting us with that beautiful ocean shit, and then we go to Emotion. Ocean and Emotion. Then we'll all be here with fucking wipes and handkerchiefs, and we ain't ready for all that yet, man. Let's say that for the graduation. So let's hit that Rah Rah right here. Perfect. I need to turn up. Yeah. I like it. I'm already dancing. I can't show y'all what I'm doing. Y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah. Hey. Yeah, we needed this. Turn up. I'm about to go eat some turnips. Yeah. Hey, this shit hype right here. 2 Chainz! This shit. Yeah! Like a boss. Yeah, I like this. This shit is stupid. Who y'all hear on this? Like Rick Ross? Am I tripping? 2 Chainz, Rick Ross? Am I tripping? The hoes like trap music, but yeah, I feel it. Yeah. Yeah, this shit is fire. Yeah. Don't even sound like the same dude from last week. Who the fuck is this? Yeah, I got 2 Chainz. Hey, D Coupe, you ready to get it out there, bruh? Well, we got this right here, man. We're gonna get this out there. 2 Chainz type beat. We're gonna see what it do. Either way it go, you getting your name out there, possibly making some money, probably lease it, all kind of shit. Let's get it. We ready, y'all. Matt, you don't be hiding away. You too, Matt. You already got a couple beats I want to put up under SSM so we can start getting y'all this money. I'm finna get y'all going. Put y'all names out there. Let them know we ain't fucking around. Yeah. Hey. 2 Chainz. Yeah, I hear 2 Chainz on here for sure. This shit is hard. You don't show up. You don't show up to Beat Night. You don't show up to the streams. You don't hit these classes hard. You're not gonna be at the top of the class, the food chain at SSM. We got more dudes enrolling by the week. Some of the new guys is the hungriest. Some of the dudes from the old heads is the hungriest. Like, if you don't fit into that hungriest, you're not gonna be at the top of the class here. Guarantee you that. But imagine this shit's so powerful, everybody gonna be nice. But there's gonna be some people that's gonna blow all the way the fuck up out of SSM. But I'm telling you, it has nothing to do with you. You know, and that could be everybody. Put that time in, put that work in. This shit is epic. I mean, I could go on about, look, when a beat is perfect, you don't really, you could hear it that it's perfect, you know? So this beat is like perfect for what it does. Like, fuck, man, the backgrounds, The backgrounds is perfect. The percussion, you know what I'm saying? Everything. That shit just sounded super, super right, man. So definitely feeling that. Not sure if you got that drum kit, but you definitely gonna want to grab it. If you don't, the main sound, the lead, just everything. That shit was epic. It was barbaric, but calm, like a calm barbaric, which that's where we get 2 Chainz from. You know what I'm saying? So the shit was just sounding dope. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out. I'm not sure. Like I said, I got to check on a certain speakers, and I'll find out, like, you know, what it is. But yeah, shit was dope, man. Definitely banging. So shout out to you. So yeah, we got some tracks, man, that we're gonna get out there and you know, represent, you know, SSM. And there's some older tracks too we want to get out. And I think it wasn't D Coupe. I think that was Joseph Eoff who made Trap Sylvania. We want that motherfucker too. That shit was hard. And who else was that? Matt has a couple tracks that we want. Brian got a couple tracks that we want. You know what I'm saying? Hayden made some crazy shit. I forgot which week that was that we want to, you know what I'm saying? Remember what this is all about. It's all about, I'm going to teach you guys, boy, y'all be shocked. It's like, imagine me being y'all broker. I came into the game and no advertisement, no buying views, no, hey, yo, this shit hot, but come check my shit out. Man, y'all niggas lame. How you gonna do that? Hey, yo, oh yeah, this dope. But anyway, come to my page. Like, that's just so obvious. Hot track, but, you know, woo. Hot track, but come to my page. Oh yeah, this is dope. He fire, ain't he, y'all? Come to my page. Like, them dudes disgust me, man. Saddest, most pathetic type of people out there in the world. I'm serious. Just straight scum. Lowest of the low. Look, they don't even know basic psychology. Like, all right, fuck, I'm a fucking scumbag. At least put the dude's name on there. That's a little bit of reverse psychology. It might seem like you actually, you're really saying this. You know what I'm saying? But nope, they're not even smart enough to do that. Like, yo, SP, this shit is fire, but hey, come check out my shit. Like, damn, you slipped that SP in there, but I guarantee y'all won't see them dudes' name come up because it's not, like you said, it's like a robotic type of thing, like Matt's saying. So, anyway, never done that. I never bought a fucking view. Now we got these dudes tutorials channel. Turns out their fucking I buy views is their bookmark. Ugh, Jesus. You know what that means? That means we can't believe none of this shit. The world is a lie. We can't believe nothing that they saying. TM88, we don't know if he made Codeine Crazy because we finding out he take every goddamn thing he make. We don't even know what to verify. So fuck it. Don't think twice about it. We ain't got time for that. Just worry about SSM. We can verify that what we doing in here is real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, SoundCloud views, buy my shit, come check me out. And then niggas looking for free. I'm trying to teach y'all the game. Look out for them dudes looking for free shit. When you see somebody like talking free, ugh, it's disgusting. Let me get a free this. Let me get a free that. Hey, you got that? Let me get that. Hey, could you review my beat right quick? Ugh. Watch out for those guys. But anyway, I'm the master of this shit. I'm gonna put y'all right on. I'm gonna show y'all how you can make more money than the dude. Now you don't know, you know, you can buy subscribers now, right? They got that too. So now we don't know what the fuck's going on. How many subscribers does BusyWorks really got? How many subscribers does Internet Money really got? How many views are real? We don't really know, honestly. Because they've already shown and they've already let it out that they buy views. And they buy dislikes. It's crazy. I'm only protected by the music guys. I'm sure they've been dying to buy dislikes on my shit, but, you know, I guess the music guys have protected me in that regard. So, anyway, I'm going to show y'all how to do this shit, how to really market, how to really promote. And who watched the episode on where I was, you know, showing when we got the school office next door to the studio right there? Who watched that? What the fuck did I say when I walked out that room? I said, dummies out here, I'm paraphrasing it, think that you can't make no money off no beats. That's what they think. You know what I'm saying? And I said, and if you make fire music, if you make undeniable music, the world can't live without it. Bookmark that right there. All right, I'm living proof of that. I just came on the internet and made real shit. How you selling beats at 800 views? I told some of y'all the story about how I sold a beat on 10 views. That's like not human, but I mean it is, because somebody heard it right away and was like, oh, I gotta have it. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling y'all, make some fire and it's undeniable. That's what I went off on. Now think about it. Like, you can go listen to the Beat Plug, MJ Nichols, whoever else, Taz Taylor, all they shit sound the same. It all be having like this chord progression that doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem like, it's not like it comes from the heart. Like, I don't feel the soul in it because there's no soul. And you see them, oh, did you see them dudes make beats? They're using chord generators and chord fixers and chord arrangers, and they use randomizing everything. It's pathetic. Everything's DAW with these dudes. DAW, 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 click, DAW. How about duh? Them niggas is retarded. I'm sorry. So all they shit sound the same, right? I'm telling you, man. Y'all got to put this shit together, man. It's more, like I said, 98% mental. Why is internet money? Why does those dudes on a podcast crying about selling beats, but they say they make $500,000 a year? Put it together. Think about that. If you making all this money, why are you crying about how there's too many YouTube producers now? What would a $25 lease do for you, Mr. $500,000 man? But they buying views. And the young gullible idiots out there is just like, I want to be like them making money. Okay, I saw the rant. Who saw the rant on BusyWorks Beats? I ain't talking shit, but I'm saying, man, look, man, we got to stop. I got to teach y'all psychology. Sorry, it's part of the school. Who saw the rant on BusyWorks Beats from Taz? Who saw that? Who really seen that shit? I mean, I don't know, man. He looked like he was still in his mama house and shit like that. That's all I'm saying. It just looked like some regular surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, somebody he's claimed he's made over $1 million just don't live like that. But anyway, that's just my take. You know what I'm saying? So my little mini rant is over. But yeah, man, y'all gotta understand what this shit really is. Y'all be lied to a lot out there. It's not just about how music is made, right? They're lying literally about everything, every little detail, to how many views they got, to how many subscribers they got, to how much money they got, to Photoshop pictures of PayPal accounts. Like, come on. So Lou, you in a rush, bro? Lou, let me know, because if not, I want to jump real quick to a couple guys who sent in some music. You know what I'm saying? And so where you at, Lewis Production? Where you at? Are you good? Okay, yeah, just let's play it, because look, there's a couple brothers that never really, I gotta play this stuff, man. We got some world premieres in here. So oh, I got Sandman, and it's is you still in here, Devo? Let me know. I'll make sure I got your track. And then for now, let me play Femi. We never heard any tracks from him, so shout out to you, Femi, man. It's all good. You said in about, I can't see that part. It looked like it says 10 minutes. All right. Let me play this real quick. Nice. World premiere. Oh shit, this is his first time sending the beat. Why you been playing with us, Femi? He got a good excuse though. He live in the UK, man. Oh yeah, we needed this. Go, Femi. Hot. Look at him been hiding all that SSM training, making fire. One of those Rihanna little rhythm, I love it. Sound more authentic than that though. Yeah, love it. That shit shit's sick. I like it. Wow, that's crazy, man. Y'all see why I be ranting on these dudes. And after I rant for like 3 weeks, we'll get one guy to finally send in a beat. Who, by the way, he's been in the school for months and is fire. So shout out to you, Femi. Please send in more. That's just spectacular, man. So that's why you guys see, I don't just be, I know what I'm doing, man. It's like, I know these dudes, there's no way you can be in the school and applying it and really studying and then not, it's impossible. So that's why I be urging people and be getting on people. And we still don't have enough. The numbers are not there. And then we be having different people by the week. So we're going to get it right, though. But people going to learn. They're going to learn today. Saturday night, damn it. You know, we don't expect to have the other 50 dudes in, but at least give us 20. Shit, give us another 20, 25. We got a lot of dudes. But anyway, and then lately we'll get guys who have never sent in a beat, send in a track like this. So and then we got another guy sent in a track too who never sent in. So we'll just keep working on it, guys. But yeah, encouraging our brothers, man. Because look, when you do send in Femi, that shit fire. That was unbelievable. And we needed that at SSM. We need more rhythm. You know what I'm saying? We need that. So and we covering that too. I already promised people that we would take a look at the one dance, you know, type style of music, which will help, you know, get people going. Because the bottom line is, whether it's Drake one dance or not, doesn't matter. My accuracy and how my, you know, explanatory of the science behind what's going on, it's not about one dance. It's about the science of a track and the elements, and you can take that and apply it anywhere else. So we're gonna do a little something on that, and I have a couple other ones that was successful too. So shout out to Femi, man. That was fire. I didn't get to see if Sandman was still in here. Let me read the comments. I don't see him, so he must have ran off somewhere. But let's throw in D Cooper. He said he gotta leave, but you put another one in there, didn't you? Yeah, let's play it real quick. Walking chords, like it. So he's got some walking chords in there, really, really nice. Texturizing. Nice. Alright, but who we hearing on this? Is that Eminem? Who is this? giving us that variety, man. We appreciate that. We always need, you know, variety, man. So that was hot. I didn't really hear anybody say. Let me see. Oh, I missed it. Let's read. Nice. Needs more cowboy. Cowbell. No, that track was dope, man. Super fire. Like I said, I know you said you make your own drum, but like I said, I still hear plenty of room for a bang there. 2017, that's what people are, you know, rocking to, and that's why you can even hear bass in the Katy Perry's. Even the pop musicians are using a lot of bang in their stuff. So that one took me on a nice little ride, so definitely went into all these different places, man. So I was feeling a different vibe. So I wanted to play that for you, brother, before you get out of here. So yeah, man, let's commend our brother D Coop, give him a warm, loving exit. But no, dude, I'm telling you, you know, don't waste your time, man. Get the drum kit. I know you like to make your own drums, but it's not even about that. It's just, you know, from a mixing standpoint, what I've done with those drums, and I can hear them, and the guys are using. It's just gonna. What it is this too. Let me explain that to you so you understand. The background of your music could be very loud, and if the drums aren't thick enough, and if they aren't heavy enough, and if they don't hit perfectly enough, then they won't be able to take control. Because remember, the bass is the backbone. And remember, the bass being the backbone has been going on since before rock, since jazz, and even in classical music, bass was important. In fact, it is well known fact that while Chopin played the softest piano we've ever heard, that you ever could imagine in the history of the world, Chopin's piano playing was so soft that the famous his peer classical composer Felix Mendelssohn, known for the Wedding March, all right, the one before Wagner, said that Chopin played the piano so softly that he had to go up to the piano and lift it up to make sure that the hammer action was actually hitting the strings. All right, so in history, they said there's never been a man to play piano, you know, as soft as Chopin. Point I'm making is, as soft as he played, it's been well noted that Chopin's bass was always audible. All right, if you don't know what that means, it means it was always, you know, able to hear it over everything. So with Chopin being the softest person, you know, of all time to compose and have the sweetest, softest playing, the best touch we've ever heard of or that anyone's documented, yet his bass was always audible. So yeah, the bass has been the backbone since classical music, was my point. So anyway, we'll get up on that, but yeah, that you'll want to do that. So anyway, peace out, my brother, man. Peace and love. Thanks for showing up. Hopefully we see you tomorrow, man, in the live stream, man. So I didn't see Sandman come back, but we're gonna play the track. But we got Lou right here. He named it Beat 1 and Beat 2, which gives us. Oh wait, there we go. He got the title right here. Okay, I was about to say, like, what? What the fuck? What? Okay, Walking on the Clouds. So not in them, on them. I feel it. And then the truth. I'm gonna go with the truth. It's all about the truth. Fuck the bullshit. Let's hear it. Damn it, Krupski, where you at, man? Tell Krupski, man. We got an APB out on him. Lou said you slacking, bruh. Man, it's like a cannibalism beat. Telling y'all, that drum kit is telling you to kick. You can't hear that? That sound like a clown from Jigsaw is laughing at you. Wah, 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 wah. Like, that's crazy. If they made a black Saw, this would be it right here. Oh yeah, that's 21 Savage. How does he rap? He say, I'm fucking that bitch and niggas all night. Nigga don't like me, I put up a fight. I'm killing your hoe and we doing it twice. That's how he rap, right? He just be talking basically. Yeah, this 21 Savage. I'm gonna call this shit drug money. He's stupid. For real though, ain't that funny though, Matt? That's really what it is. Be like, dog, you got measures. That's what it's really called. It's funny. Only in the world of, you know, hip hop would we make up our own terminologies. You said your 808s are off? Well, glad you can hear that. Still sounded cool to me, man. Honestly. Because it don't matter when you're doing that style of music. You know how many people's 808's been out of key? I heard DJ Mustard hit a wrong note on supposed to Be. That was supposed to be a hit song. He hit a wrong note. So, it happens. That shit was all over the radio. He hit a wrong note in there. That just shows you where we are today. Boy, boy, boy. So, yeah, man, I love the faint melody. When it's done right like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of feel to it. The drums is banging. And when you go after that type of style, it's like you don't even have to. That's so easy to do. Like when you go after that type of style, like man, SSM. If you guys ever want to, if you want to, like, if you so-called keep it simple with the knowledge we know, oh, man, please. Like when we do simple beats, we kill, right? What was one of my most popular beats on YouTube was the Trap Niggas beat, but that was like one of my most simplest things I could do. But because when we do simple by the numbers, it's a rap. Just forget about it. I mean, we taking basic concepts and just dominating, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, hats off. So look at that, what we got up there, man. Shout out to my boy Horowitz up there, and Beethoven and Haydn. Y'all don't know who all these cats is. That's Art Tatum on the lower left, Willie the Lion Smith in the middle, Thelonious Monk on the lower right, and the upper right, Beethoven, Horowitz in the middle, the Grand, and then you got Haydn on the left. By the way, the guy on the far left in the upper left corner and the upper right corner, those were both people who actually have Moorish blood and melanin, Beethoven and Haydn. The bottom, nah, artist drew that. That is Maestro at the bottom. Hey, y'all don't. Y'all don't hold me as that in that high esteem. I already put myself at the bottom. Damn, what more y'all want? I'm up there. I was messing with y'all, but yeah. So that's all the maestros up there. Look out. But yeah, Haydn. You said Louis. You said Haydn, one of your favorites, man. Haydn is amazing. Piano Sonata number 47, I think, E flat. Ugh, by Horowitz. Look out. Anyway, he also was the most prolific composer of the orchestra. Since we're on this topic, damn it, he composed 110 symphonies. That's not a punchline. All right, so we go back. We got at least everybody played once who's here. Sandman took off, but we finna play his beat. He been working on his game so hard. Let's see what he got this week. Uh-oh. Waves. Let me see. All right, there we go. And look at Willie the Lion Smith in the middle with a blunt in his mouth. Y'all see that? Look at that blunt. They had blunts in the 20s. Y'all didn't know, man? Come on. Hey, man, smoking them backwoods. That's actually a smoldering cigar. For real, though. He doing it big. Got the wings right there. Yep. Yeah, crazy. I'm saying, man, why we can't get your beat to play? Try again. Telling y'all, send them MP3s. I should play this time. I'll tell y'all a real story about a real jazz musician who was eating chicken wings and shit like that. Like, that shit ain't nothing. I told y'all, I think y'all think I'm making jokes. This stuff's for real. Come on, man. We trying to get this track to play. It does not want to mess with us. Wow. Yeah. What's going on, Devo? Your track don't like us. Let me just make sure. I'm going to try to play something else and make sure it's not what it is. So, AJ Rich. Well, let me play Hayden since he did. I forgot he came in. Hayden. Electric Man. Night. Electric Man. How about that? I know what that's all about. See what happens when you send an MP3? As soon as you click it, it plays. No rocket science. Man, that's like, let me catch up on these comments. We got, oh, G Cornelia stepped in the building. You said you didn't think the 808s was that loud. Nah, it's cool. It's shit. Look, bro. Now, look, like I said, don't focus too much on the mixing this week, because next week I'm going to have this, you know, crazy speaker setup that's going to be so defined. So let's judge there, and then also at that point, let me plug in the microphone too, so that it'll pick up, and then we'll really see what the quality. Even though we've always done Beat Night like this, but it was on different speakers. So once we put them back in, we'll talk more about that. But the feeling of the track was amazing. We love the vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? We need all of that. We need all of these different elements at SSM so we can cover everything. You want a track, you know what I'm saying? So that hard stuff, that was super hard. Great background, you know what I'm saying? Now, don't have me give you all this SSM training, hate, and then you're gonna fucking sign with 808 Mafia. The fuck? Don't you do that. You know what they're gonna want to sign you, and then they're gonna ask you, like, they're gonna tell you, man, they're gonna put them burners to you, man, and tell you, give us access to SSM, give us all your notes, everything. They're gonna make you train them and make them coffee, and you're gonna make them beats, and they're gonna say they made them. So they ain't gonna know, man. We gonna have to look. Then SSM, we gonna all have to dress up in all black and put like a SSM, what is that, like little icon beam in the sky like Batman, and we're gonna have to like go capture this cat from the 808 Mafia. Anyway, all right, so we in this joint. Let's see what we got going on. So I played. All I could do now is play some second beats for everybody. Let me make sure. So that's Brian there. Yeah, we heard these tracks, right? So let me he said you yeah, we gotta save him, bro. We gotta go get him. They said laugh my ass off. You said you customizing Batman right now on Injustice. I ain't played that one. I bet you that one's sick. I haven't had the time, thanks to you guys. So you know, I only get enough time for 2K, and I get in trouble for that. So I bet. All right, so let's see what we got going. Some reason, wait, was that Brian who? Hold on, somebody had to have sent in too. Hold on. Well, Lou did, so we got him. Let me make sure. Checking everything. E off. Okay, there go his joint. Yeah, OBI. We had his. Let me check this out right here. Scott Bellinger. Shout out my boy. Yeah. He got that. He said before it even goes, he got Young Thug. Yeah, it is Young Thug. Yeah, you got that London on the track. That this one a little better than the first one you sent in. This is our boy Scott Bellinger. It just got that YouTube producer vibe to it, which I guess they got from London on the track. But the only thing is, though, they don't got that drum kit. Them shits hitting hard as a motherfucker. Damn. Woo. You crazy. That shit crazy. I never used that 808 spins, kick, or none of that. I made all my drums. This shit is fire, though. I'm feeling it more. Yeah, you got some SSM in you. I hear it. I hear it. Not just YouTube, we transforming this man. Yep, wait till next week, it'll be all over. now I just hear your tag on it. I don't even hear purchase your tracks today anymore. I just hear the tag. This shit is fire. You going up, bro. Yep. Actually, it's growing on me. Hey, it's growing on me on the spot. I'm not lying. Yeah, this is SSM. He leaving YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Yeah. There you go. There you go. I hear it. This one mean, man. Fucking drum kit. That shit mean. This shit hard. You know a beat is hard when it starts transforming into one of your favorites on while it's playing. This shit is crazy. Yeah. There you go. So look, he's got chords. He's got a pretty nice melody and some good chord changing variations and storytelling. So there's composer structure in there. That's what we feeling. I also hear Drake on this. Yeah. There we go. That's right. Lou said another simple beat turned SSM. Yes, sir. Yeah. Wow. Man, I had the pleasure of, I was just talking with old Scotty on Skype the other day, man. He's a nice guy, man, and real cool kid. And he's gonna be a monster. Wow, this is a nice beat you got there, Mr. Bellinger. We feeling it, and he got the name already. He sounds like he's gonna be rich. Let's be honest. So it's Scott Bellinger. That sounds like somebody who's gonna be rich. Let's be honest. So. The determination that I know of him to have, he's going to be up there. And we listen to these tracks. He's got that industry sound. Another one, SSM turned industry. Well, I'm gonna have to put a contract out there. Just give SSM its credit when y'all sign off. That beat was dope. All right, so let me make sure. What else we got here? That was it. So I got a second one right here. Two people have had the second one, and then I'm gonna give some. He said SSM the new Illuminati. Hey, don't say that, man. They gonna be like, no, you not. SSM, SP in the lake. No, thank you. But nah, SSM. That's what we is. They not ready for this, man. They not ready, you know. But yeah, they gonna throw y'all some little money. Y'all gotta be. Don't trip. I'm gonna prep y'all and train y'all. Like I said, it's 98% mental. If y'all fall for that, the physical form, when it's 98% mental, then you lose. It's just chess, not checkers, buddies. Come on. Y'all know what's up. Of course, they're gonna throw some money. I mean, that's what they do. You know, that's what they do. That's what they do. That's all they can do. And we just gonna be walking on the clouds, you feel me? We're gonna get on that. Let me play. We got two more beats. This one and another one. We're gonna get on that, MV. Nice piano melodies. Nice dynamics. Got the rising lines, crescendo there. Diminuendo. Nice. Some Mac Miller. Nice. That was nice, man. Really nice piano melody going there. Everything, rhythm, beat was dope, banging, and you know, starting to hear your style and like where you coming from with all of this, and that's really dope. So the same applies. Earlier we were talking to Brian Jones about, remember we was talking about Lewis when I was mentioning to him main sound, and when at that point, that's what instrumentation and all that stuff is really, really good, because once you've identified your main sound, your knowledge of what that main sound is supposed to be and how it's functioning within the piece and how it functions within music and traditionally, excuse me, and how you can change it, right? So then that will dictate the rest of it, right? So anyway, you got this piano. That was the main sound. Would everybody agree to the beat? So what I was telling Brian, when you have something, the main sound is the most important. So it needs to be perfect, basically. So with that main piano sound, you would want to not let it bleed so much. You just want to get it down in volume to where it's not too loud, to where it's just too much, but at the same time it's still the main sound, so it can't be too low. So like for instance, the part when it did the crescendo, that's perfect. You wouldn't change that volume. So if you just turned it down just in itself, that wouldn't fix the problem, because then it would have turned down that part, and that part wasn't a problem, you see. So it's just excuse me, certain parts about it. Yeah, so you said you feel me, it's a bit overwhelming. Well, yeah, you know, and so you know what I'm saying. It's just because I have beats like that, and you know what, and while we're on it, so I don't forget, so I can really get you what you need, let me play you the beat that I'm talking about. See, I have examples for all of you guys when it comes to whatever you're trying to do, for the most part. I'm pretty sure, because I really have done it all. So that whole thing right there, and this was a sold track and everything, so this was successful, but that whole thing right there, so listen to this, has the exact same concept. Now it has more in the beat, but it is still based on like a main, like a keyboard type sound, and it's at the exact same volume that yours was. See how it's not too much, you know? It's not like too overwhelming. Like overwhelming would be the better word, like you used, you know? we won't get overwhelmed with that. So that way it can live throughout for 3 minutes or so, right? And then I make the bass take over. Yeah, you can have one. This is probably about the only time, but I got examples of, see how low it is? It's not too over, it's real low actually. It's real blending, but that's like really blending it in with the track. So anyway, yeah, so when you have these sounds in there, you want to make sure that the main sound, if it's going to be repetitive like that, it doesn't become overwhelming. Here's one more example of that. Here's the main melody. Right now it'll become, this is just the outline of it, and it'll become, this is really the 2D layer of it. The main one's going to come in right now. And you'll see it's the same thing, right? It's the main part of the track right here. So I don't let it dominate though too much to where it becomes overwhelming, because I need it to last for at least 3 minutes, right? So it's nice, and that's the mixing and the blending and the instrumentation and the just kind of hands-on experience. So you can hear it perfectly low, like it's not like too loud, right? I'm even able to add a rhythmic like celebratory melody, da da ba da 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 ba da. So leaving room for all that kind of stuff. So anyway, let's see here what we got. So those are my examples for you on having something the same. And I have I've done a lot of beats that the main sound is playing over and over and over again, and you know, it worked out in that type of way. So all right, there's one more here. Who was that? It is OBI, which is All Night. Nice, man. You get really nice with the musical parts, man. Real nice. No doubt, Lewis, man. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, man. We'll be in the stream, probably around, 9:30 your time and stuff. So, anyway, yeah, bro, no doubt, always, man. So yeah, we'll see you then, and we're gonna have another great week at SSM, bro. This one got a nice feel to it though. I see what you're doing with the drums and everything too. And I love the background, man. It's real nice. might be able to do something on this. Snare is a little low too. We want to get that feel down to it. Like the drums is kind of low, like the percussion, the hi-hats and all that kind of stuff. The highs to the track need to come out. This is a bass heavy dominated track, so it needs to be balanced out a little bit more with the highs, the high ends, which is, you got to know your frequency charts. You should know where every sound you guys use, you should, you know where, generally hear it and have an idea where it is frequency range wise. So I don't know if wait, oh, there you go. So anyway, so yeah, so I mean, I'm like, yo, it's tons of fire in there, man. So I'm definitely you know, feeling all the tracks, man. Excited about it too, man. So that was super dope. And we have, you know, plenty more coming up. So going forward, you know, there's a lot of you know, dope beats and stuff that we heard today. I think a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that hit me up too, so I know, you know, let me know like that they, you know, pushing harder and stuff like that, and, you know, really pushing to go to the next level and everything like that. So we definitely going to get that done. OBI, you asked about study hall. So I'm trying to think, you know, whatever study hall mainly should be that part of the day where most people are, you know, just getting going and they have the free time. They really do. They have the time to just relax and, you know, so whatever time that may be. So I'm probably going to have everyone send in one time, you know, on whatever day on average per week that they would be able to do that, and maybe a second day, and we got to figure that out, like a good time. Because, you know, people got to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? If you don't put the work in, I'm telling you, you're not going to do it. And, you know, I could say it many times, but it's up for you guys for it to like register and for it to make sense and resonate with your thought processing, and, you know, be able to incorporate it and you know, have this stuff embedded in your brain, man, and you know, ready to go. But I'm not, like I said, I continue to tell you guys what it takes, and I definitely you know, I put myself in a situation where, you know, if you do this right, you'll be vulnerable a lot throughout your whole musical career, all right? But not really. Once you get a hold of it, you'll understand. But in the beginning, you might seem to be a little vulnerable because you are only, you know, dealing with music, which is outside of the real world, because, you know, for the most part, because the real world, for the most part, aside from the nature and those types of things, is man-made. And music is a high revelation in man. So when you're dealing with the real, just the real music, you may seem detached from the world. And they try to make you seem like something's wrong with you. That doesn't make any sense. No, everything's right with you. Something's wrong with them because they're into the man-made world, and you're into the real deal, you know, the creator made, and that's the music. So you're on a higher level. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you want, actually. You know what I'm saying? So get on that higher level and let the music speak to you. Let the music tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, where you'll go. Also, going forward, like I said, doubting. So you'll have a lot of doubt, because people will never know your mission, right? Because they're into the man-made world. They don't understand the higher realms of music being a higher revelation. So when they're talking to you, they're talking to you in a sense of man-made, and that's why it's not going to ever work. They're not going to get you. They're not going to understand you. They're not going to think that your plan is primitive. They're not going to see none of that. They're going to think that you are off, or you're weird, or come on, man, just come back to the real world, Hayden. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how it's going to go. Come on, MV, man, you washed up, man. What are you doing? You're wasting your time. That's because, you know what? Trying to live vicariously through you. That's because their dream didn't work out. They didn't get to do, you know what? They didn't have they didn't have the balls enough to be a sovereign and to get what they wanted and do what they wanted to do in life. So they just settled and did whatever they could. And now they want you to do that. You see what I'm saying? And you can do that, and you will be exactly just that if you do that. You see what I'm saying? And I learned that early on. I never was a follower ever. It's funny because that had came up. You know, somebody who went to high school with me was telling some other people like, nah, this dude always been like that. Always been, you know, people didn't like him for it. So look, since high school, they didn't like me, like, because people, look, man, it's only going to be a few people. There's only a few chosen ones, you know what I'm saying? So the other ones aren't going to really necessarily like you. They either are because they realize you are that, or they're going to be mad that you don't want to just settle. Hey, man, be with them. Remember, misery loves company. So they're going to want you to be, you know, miserable with them, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to try to make you seem like you're the odd one if you're not, you know, doing what they're doing. You know, so understand that comes with the territory. A lot of people don't get that. You know, and it comes in all different shapes and forms because it's man-made, and man-made, you know, will come in all different ways and forms to manipulate you, to throw you off, and to distract you from, you know, what is greater in ideology. You see what I'm saying? So, and in terms of the order of operation, you know what I'm saying, that you should be doing things, you know. So, man should be the last thing on your list, you know what I mean? And then when it does come to man, it's family. So some random person should really mean nothing to you. You know what I mean? So anyway, like I said, they want you to be savants. They want you to not think. They want you to not know these things. And they want to pretend that in order to be a great musician or a great composer, you want to be a producer in the industry, just produce and learn how to do it. And then you start watching videos and telling you that is bull. You will never be in the industry. It has nothing to do with that. It's all mental. It's a game. And, you know, if you learn how to play the game and you understand what's going on, you'll have a better shot at it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people have no clue, and they're just out there and they're trying any and every corner, alley, avenue, crevice, and it's, you know, not working out for them because they don't know what they're doing. They have no sense of direction. So I'm just putting y'all up on game, sharing with y'all a few things that I'm telling you a lot of people don't speak about. So when I was coming up in music, like I said, I saw piano. I went to go take a piano class, you know what I'm saying, to learn the piano stuff, and in blues, right? Like jazz and blues, that's African American music, and that's what primarily got me to want to even really play piano, was jazz music and stuff, and jazz pianos, and the fact that African Americans were heavily involved in it because they were created it. So that made me feel inspired, you know, as a person of color, so to speak, for lack of better words, that oh, this is something that is very doable for me, aside from the fact that I really just connect with the music. I really like it, you know what I'm saying? And when I went to the class, there's this thing in blues and jazz music, and we'll get on that. A lot of you guys already know what it is, but I'm going to explain it to you thoroughly, and then you'll really know what it is. But it's called a bent note, you know what I'm saying? When you bend a note into another one, it usually happens when you play the main note that you're going to hit, the melody note, and you usually bend the note by, at the same time, kind of skinning a note that is diatonically a step in front of it or below it within the scale, obviously diatonically, and you play it right before, and you kind of skip it and skin it into it, like graze it, and then it bends into that note. You guys know what it is, you've heard it before, but that's what it's actually called. So anyway, that started from, well, actually classical musicians were doing it, but the way that it sounded like a blues thing was different. And when I got into piano class, I asked the instructor, I said, hey, how do you bend a note? Because that's all I really cared about. I just heard that and, just wanted to learn. And she says, oh, you don't bend a note on the piano. And she like crushed my dreams, told me, or tried to, told me it's not possible, and you can only do that if you play classical. And I said, nah. And I dropped out that class the next day. You see what I'm saying? So, because I knew I wasn't going to learn the real deal, what I wanted to learn, and she was lying, just because she didn't want to. I don't know what her deal was, and that's when I started my journey of what I've been showing you guys, is self-learning, self-teaching. You know what I'm saying? I got on my journey, went home, and so I learned how to read music, taught myself how to read music, and just started kind of playing on my own, training myself, the music, and find out about bent notes myself, and just kept listening. But yeah, if you guys don't listen to a lot of music, it's not going to work out for you. Remember, like I think I just explained as well somewhere, you've already heard enough trap, you heard enough hip hop, you heard enough that. It's going to be no problem for you to incorporate whatever you know best into whatever you're doing, because that's what you know best. Remember, you don't work on your strengths, work on your weaknesses. All right, so therefore, focus on things you're not that good at. Now, train your ear with classical music and jazz music and all that stuff. You'll be surprised. I don't think you understand what this really does. I'm talking about listening to, say, someone like Thelonious Monk all night. Now, this is for me, I'm saying, because this is what I was doing. It was applicable. Then I go practice piano the next day, and I'm playing things that I never played before, because in my subconscious, all that music I listened to the day before is there, and it affected me, and it sunk in, and somehow naturally I'm aiming to play these things. And that's all I'm trying to tell you guys. You listen to this Tchaikovsky orchestra, you listen to Beethoven orchestra, Brahms symphony, or whatever the case may be. It's going to behoove you. It's going to bless you. It's going to bless your ears, your musical soul. And then when you're in there making a trap beat, it has nothing to do with whatever, or a pop beat or R&B beat. It won't sound nothing like the Mozart, but it will have the grace. You see what I'm saying? It will have the science. It will have the clarity, the purity. You see what I'm saying? It'll be unadulterated. That's what you guys have to understand. Doesn't mean you're going to make a classical piece. You see what I'm saying? So, anyway, that's just a little food for thought for you guys, man. And I could write books and books and books about it, and we can be going on all night. But just sharing that with you guys. Now, Hayden, you said, yeah, you have been really, you have really been pushing and studying and manifesting your dreams. Yeah, man, that's important. Robbie said, what about slapping some did I say earbuds on and let some classical music? Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I'm saying. I've done that every night. When you get to a certain level, you want to play the correct music. Certain music is corny, or it's not played right, or it doesn't sound right. It doesn't have the feeling. There are classical musicians that excel ahead of other classical musicians, so you want to be aware of what that is and who that is. So, but yeah, that would be dope. But anyway, like I said, just sharing some, food for thought with you guys on, what it takes, and, make some different style beats. That's important. And I heard a lot of that today. So I'm just, like I said, I'm really proud of everybody. Coming up, I haven't chosen, immediately the beats that I want, the type of styles that I want to review for this next production class, but I'm thinking about it heavily, and I want to do something that really is different and creative. So we're gonna figure that out, and something that works out best. But a lot of R&B came up, you know what I'm saying? So we'll get R&B. I think you guys need to learn how to do the pop style, because I made a lot of money off this style, and it is important to know how to do. So we'll go over some of this stuff. I don't hear too much of this pop style of club West Coast pop. So we'll go over some of this. Then we got EDM coming up in a few weeks, so that's important. But yeah, you guys got to be able to do a little radio groove kind of thing. That's what let's call it, like a radio club groove. So that's important. And I got to get to MVB's question too after this, so just showing you guys a little something. But learn how to do some club stuff. I get a lot of you get a lot of clients and stuff like that want to buy that style of music. So we'll go into that, and we got the R&B, and you got the heavy West Coast. We'll continue to do all of that stuff. So, but MV, we'll take the MV I mentioned. Of course, yeah, we'll get to jazz and classical. That's fun, but we're nowhere near close enough to even dream about that right now. But MV, you said, okay, yeah. So what I was saying is the ultimate purpose of SSM, aside from the training, is money. So that's the ultimate purpose. So yeah, I would never tell anybody that they had to do this or this or that, especially when regarding money, when that was the purpose. So do what you will, and always what you believe is best for yourself and your family and your music, you know what I'm saying? So but another thing is that I will, like I said, be eventually starting my own production team and independent label. So but at the same time, like I said, that's whatever works best for you in terms of money and finances and your family, whatever is important to your core values. But like I said, I would never tell anybody not to make money. You know what I mean? Ultimately. So what I you know, talk about with me is how I would do it. You know what I'm saying? In my situations, I'm different. I'm a sovereign in music. So when I say that I didn't, you know, want to take a slave deal for some cash, I don't care how good it looked or what rapper it was for. That's just me. I'm never saying that you guys shouldn't do that for the money, you know, but I'm different. I like, you know, and I'm just, you know, being transparent and showing you guys this is how I really am, you know, and I don't care. Music is a high revelation in man, and when man tries to twist up the rules and the monies and all of that kind of stuff, I don't have to partake in that, you know, because it's music is above that. So telling me that you'll give me X amount of dollars for my music and then tell everybody someone else did it, that's just robbery to me. You know what I mean? So, but I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea that just because that's how I am, that's how you should be. If you want to take that money and work, you know, hear the game, the rapper or whatever, rap over your beats without the world knowing it, and no one, hey, you know, and it's not like a knowing, but it's music. It's a high revelation in man. So no man should be lying on it, right? No man should be trying to alter the truths about it. I never understood that. Ghostwriting and all the altering of the truth. Just tell the truth. You didn't write it. Some other dude wrote it. I'm performing it. What's the point of a ghostwriter? So you know what that is, right? That's deception. You're deceiving the listener into believing that you wrote it and performed it, and just instead of telling the truth. And people will respect that. Well, it's a ghostwriter. That's just called deception. Ultimately, it's deception. People think you're doing something you're not, and you know they think they're doing it, and you know you're not, and you're telling them you are, and you know someone else did it. That's called deception. I don't know how else. So anyway. And if I did that, then wouldn't that be me partaking in deception for money? So that's my take, though. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? That's my personality, my spirituality. You have to be yourself and do what you think, you know. And if them dollar signs, you know, if that's what it is, hey, I'm not going to hate somebody for, you know what I'm saying? I really won't. Because that's not the point. Like I said, SSM ultimately, you know, is to go in full depth in spirituality and the music and just take you guys to that next level to really understand what music really is, what it takes to actually understand it and be great at it, and what are the deep levels of music. You know what I'm saying? That's what SSM is like really, really about. And then making money. But I'm showing you when you do it this other way, you're on a higher level. Money, you can twist arms, like you can do whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want. Like for me, there's several avenues, okay? You know, for like whether I want to run my own school or I want to work at another school. If I want to teach piano, if I want to teach singing, if I want to direct bands, you know what I'm saying? If I want to compose music for now different settings, for commercials, for jingles, for classical people, jazz people. If I want to be a gigging musician again, I made money doing that. Like I got all these different options. If I do want to produce, I got many lanes inside of production that I can do. You see what I'm saying? And as a teacher, you know, my work's been incomparable. So it's like, these are all these different avenues, right? And I'm trying to show you guys all the different avenues for yourself, whatever you're equipped with, so that way when you're leaving SSM, you understand yourself musically. Like, hey, this is what I am, this is what I know, and this is what the world of music is, and this is how I fit in it, and these are what I have to offer. And this is, so when you're offering something, isn't that mean it's for someone other than yourself? That's why I say there's no I in music unless it's infinite, you know, because music is forever, and man will die. You understand me? So there it is. You know what I'm saying? Enough said, I think, on that one, right? So, but yeah, we'll get on that, man, and make some more. We'll make some fire, some dope tracks. Well, yeah, just going forward, we'll continue to look at, you know, what we're doing. You said chord progressions. Can you tell us some different? Some different chord progressions. That's what it says. Yeah, different. I mean, this one is R&B trap. This is a simple 6-5-1 in a natural minor. This is pretty common, so this is 6-5-1. 1, 6, 5, 5, 1. how you play it. It's how you compose it, you know? And everything got to blend together very, very well. So that was a chord change. Plenty of chord changes, man. Some of them are real complex, and you know, we'll get into that. But yeah, that's the chord change I use. I don't even think about this stuff, honestly. When you do this stuff for a while, you stop thinking about it, man. So I don't even think like, what chord change am I just play. That's why I tell you guys, play, man. Practice the keyboard, because it gives you, you know, fluency. You see what I'm saying? And then when you have that, when you're composing, you're, you know, everything's fluid in what you're doing. It's going, you know, easily flowing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've never in my life thought about like, okay, I'm gonna get in the studio and do a 2-5-1, then I'm gonna take it. Never. Not even when I'm composing, I don't do that. You know, I just play. You know, so it's natural, unadulterated. It's beautiful. I just play and I come up with whatever I'm gonna come up with, and how, you know, and then I just kind of take it from there. And that be the track. And that's why, like I said, I make the track one time and I'm analyzing it just as much as with you guys. I think maybe it's time for another beat analyzation, you know, so we can get into that. You know, that's important. So yeah, we'll probably have something like that coming up. But yeah, I don't think about this stuff, man, like what chords I'm gonna use or anything like that. It's just, you know, whatever's popping, or you know, whatever's working at that particular time. But, you know, as far as like actually playing chords and thinking of chords, I don't really think of it. I just kind of go. So, you know. Yeah, Hayden, I just feel it, like, just feel what sounds good to me. And that's why I keep preaching to you guys about listening to music. Because while you're composing music, what you're trying to compose and come up with is all based on your feeling, what you're feeling. So it could be soulful, and what your soul will be based on the music that has shaped your soul. You see, that's why I try to tell you guys, try to learn how to listen to your favorite trap song with one scientific listen. Because aside from you trying to study for production, you have a soul, a musical soul. And if that's what shapes it, when you're going for inspiration and for your digging into your soul to make soulful music, that's going to be your soul. And there's not much true soul, if you understand the meaning of soul and trap. And it's not, I wouldn't call that soul. You know, I'm not going to, you know, judge it, but I wouldn't call it that. So, you know, having a good musical soul is what's going to save you. You know what I mean? So when I'm digging for a melody, I've been playing Chopin all day. This stuff's real. To, you know, lately Debussy. Oh man, I'm playing a Debussy Ballade right now. I'm playing Liszt La Campanella, which is, it's one of the most. I'm just gonna have to say it's probably the most difficult piece I really tried to play. I played a little bit of Rock 3 before, but I wasn't trying to finish it. So, you know, what else am I playing? I'm just playing only difficult music. The Chopin A2s, like that stuff's no joke, you know. So, oh, that's what I wanted to tell you guys too before we get out of here. It's something that I had an epiphany, which is that I was gonna say, damn, I don't want to lose this thing. Maybe it wasn't meant for now, but I had this great idea. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you guys. Yes, that music, that you guys have to understand, like, training isn't always fun, and it's not always easy. All right. And then when you realize that and you accept and you embrace the grind, then it actually in turn becomes easy and fun. You see, so I hope that resonates. That might take some time, so let that marinate, and you know, you'll get that one in. But yeah, let that one sit in on you. So anyway, anything else you guys want to talk about before we get out of here, man? You know what I mean? We got to get an SSM anthem, man. I think we need to do this huge collab where everybody throw in on one beat. That would be crazy. We're going to get this SSM anthem going, man. So anyway, I got this tutorial coming up for y'all. Finally show y'all this bummy ass Metro Boomin shit. Most of y'all think y'all know how to do this shit, but I'm gonna just go ahead and break down the whole concept of bad and bougie and how to add to it. So it's gonna be scholarly, like not the shit he did. But anyway, yeah, this was coming up next. So we got to do something for the public, you know. Look like we probably gonna do this bad and bougie right here, man. I mean, this is my version, which to me is better, but it's just different. It's more musical. Metro Boomin. Let's get this dude, let's knock this shit out. Get this dude out of the way. He only got a few more beats left in him before we done covered his whole style, you know what I'm saying? Let's get this guy out the way. Hit that one, and then there's more. This is the same thing, it's different, but I made Bad and Bougie like before Bad and Bougie shit. It just has that feel to it, that's all I'm saying, but this came out before that. Shit like that. Let's see how much time we got before. Almost ready to shut down, but we got the Drake style, SSM style. We're gonna go over a little bit of that. I do it a lot different, you know, more aggressive, but the dynamics, you know what I'm saying, all that good shit. Do a little bit of that too. See, I ain't never heard nothing like this either. We gotta get y'all. I'm gonna put y'all up on. Y'all wanna do those dry beats, like dry trap beats, kind of like a Drake kind of thing, maybe. Want to make exotic piano melodies that's original, you know. So that how you make those dry ones, but actually make that shit fire up. You know what I'm saying? I might have to jump on here, man. I got stuff, man. Y'all want the world premiere? My wife's gonna be like, don't play that, it's kids in the school. But she gonna hear this and be like, oh my God, baby, don't. But oh well, here goes nothing. Let me see what we got. I got plenty. She gonna be hot when I play this. Hold on.
The hood is a beautiful place.
This ain't mixed or nothing like that, but it's just funny, right? So
Yeah, I still roll through, nigga. I still roll through. Come on, let me show you.
yeah.
I know where to go to.
Yeah, I shut the door.
I still roll through. I still roll through. Through my old hood. Niggas up to no good.
Yeah.
But I still roll through. I still roll through the block. And hoes I used to know want me to style. And all of a sudden niggas wanna talk. Cause they know I'm headed to the top. Look, if you don't catch me out in traffic, I'm at the house in the jacuzzi naked bad bitches. Money's all that's on my mind, getting mad riches. And I ain't tryna fuck with niggas who got cash limits. I could never go Hollywood. I told the haters back then like I'll be good. Now they want what I got, man, I wish they would. Aiming straight for they top with the pistol, And you can take me out the hood though. But a nigga still hood though. I stopped by to see my good folks. And lil' mama got that good throat. I still roll through. Come on, let me show you. I know where to go to. Cause I still roll through. I still roll through. Through my old hood. Niggas up to no good. But I still roll through. All I wanna do is have a good time. So I bought me a brew and pack it at good times. And then I saw her ass quite amazing. But then I hit the gas and don't face it. Never tripping up a bitch, nah. I got the extra clips for a bitch, nigga. Don't ever try to flex, I'm on my shit, nigga. I'm on my shit. Young nigga, that's the nigga with the shits, nigga. They say let's hit the function and let's get it pop. If niggas get the front, then I'm really pop. Niggas with the funnies gotta really watch. Cause when you get money, niggas get the plot. But I still keep it real with it. Slide through with a bad chick and chill with it. I don't know what they told you, but a nigga still roll through. I still roll through. Come on, let me show you.
Cut that off or she come back in here. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe that shit old though, but it's funny, man. Funny. She always concerned about people like y'all over y'all and all the kids. And she was like, they go. Nah, but you gotta be able to, you know, rap in all these different styles. These are people, man, you understand, like begging me to rap because I got super, like, you don't even know. Y'all know who the rapper Problem is? Y'all know I was working with him. You know what I'm saying? He's actually a better rapper than what he's shown, but he had to sell out. But yeah, I used to work with him a long time ago, man. You asked him Glasses Malone, who later signed with Lil Wayne. Who else was it? Just a lot of people. Bad Luck. I've been around, you know, whatever. These dudes, and I'm trying to have more bars than all of them dudes, and they knew it too. But I just never wanted to be a rapper. Like, I don't really. It's not really my thing, and I got punchlines and all kind of shit. But you know, if I get to playing too much, I'll, you know. He's getting kind of crazy after Doc, man. But what's the name of that one song? It's called let me see. So anyway, this dude had, you know, hit me. He wanted me to feature on this song. It was a song, like I said, at some point rap music is about having fun. Now if you like taking rap music and you're trying to push it to the masses, right, to the kids and all that kind of stuff, then, you know, that's different. But if you like just having fun and you know that it's for the grown-ups, you joke, you're not really taking it serious, and that's the only time, you know, I hop on the mic and rap some shit that's really seems like low substance, but it's really more or less having fun, because it's not like I know I'm like gonna sell 600,000 records this week, and I'm pushing this out to the whole world basically, and I'm influencing little kids in this way. That's different versus, you know, like, oh, I'm just jumping on my homie's song so we can mess around with it, listen to it. We're not really trying to do too much with it, you know, maybe let it play here and there, but it's not, you know, gonna be on that mainstream. So then, and you can't do this to me no more, you know what I'm saying? It just can't happen. But like, I don't know, 3 years ago, you was able to get me on the track. So 4 years ago, whatever, how long ago. But and because I was having fun, it would just be for us though, so it wouldn't be like, you know, for anybody else. But she really got upset. But this song, he had this song about selling drugs or whatever, and so I just had some fun and just rapped on it. I don't know, a lot of people don't really understand my style in rapping though, you know.
Tell me what you need, tell me what you need, just tell me what you need.
So I spend my days out hustling. This beef windows down, I put the K out busting. Police wanna know about my whereabouts. First time I tried my drugs, they had to carry them out. But if you're looking for that fire, I got the fair amount. Eat mushrooms and take pictures like Paramount. Tell your homegirls I take them to a player house. Favorite drugs on the table, all layered out. So you can try some, and then buy some. I'm the top boss, nigga, and buy some. And you can fuck my homeboys if you like them. And I serve liquor to you, no license. I got every drug across the board, and I move them across the border like Boston George. I'm out having fun, flossing toys, but I'll pack you out whatever I'm doing. When you talking toys, tell me what you need. Is it cold? Is it?
Y'all ain't ready for that. Mine struck up in bars though, I'm telling you. Y'all don't understand what it said. And he said, I forgot what I said, but it was some line about Manny Pacquiao, and shit was crazy. What am I doing here? Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna get back at it, man, this week. Tomorrow we got the live stream. Yeah, that stuff all old, you know, and like, I was just having fun. Like I said, that wasn't never like a public type thing or anything like that. So that was just doing that for the homie, man. He wanted me to rap on his little songs and stuff like that. But so yeah, man. Anyway, yeah, we finna check out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We zoned out. I'm exhausted, but the phone finna die anyway, so I'm gonna save this and put this up so everybody can see it, man. Peace and love, everybody. SSM, look at that shit. You feel me? That's how we doing it. Real musicians, right? Anyway, yeah, man, so I'm gonna put this joint up, man, so before this phone died, man. So yeah, everybody have a good night, man, and you know what I'm saying? We can see y'all show up to that shit tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I'm going to try to do this stuff early. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to, you know, be in there too late. Like, this shit gets out of hand. So, I'm going to try to get everybody in there. Damn, Joseph, you done been quiet, man. Good to see you in there, bro. Oh, man. But anyway, all right, brothers, yeah, let's get on. So, put this thing back on. And tomorrow, man, we'll do some more theory stuff and some beach stuff and all that kind of thing, and piano, and whatever, man, whatever y'all trying to do, and we'll figure out a date for this study hall thing too, man. So I'll get back on these keys, man. Y'all better be practicing, man. Y'all thought I was playing. Look what's on my shit right now. I was just playing Debussy, you know what I'm saying? You know, little Alicia Keys, and I play the hardest shit, you know what I'm saying? Rachmaninoff. That shit ain't no joke. We could flip to any random part of Rachmaninoff and shit don't look, never gonna look easy. So, y'all can't really see that well, the light, but, man. Yeah. But anyway, all right, SSM, let's get it. We outro.